In the dark room, you have to fight to escape. It's not a game, it's life or death. It's like a crab fighting to get out of the barrel. As you are ushered into the dark room when there are 30 sets of eyes set to close, it is explained you must fight your way out by any means necessary. My heart is now racing. This is not a journey I envisioned. Teeth are snarling, knuckles are cracking, not knowing who or what is with you in the dark room. Every breath around the room is heard. Now the wondering begins. When will the fight begin? The door closes and then an audible, "You may begin," rings through the ears of all. There is no time to plan, it has begun. The question is, how far will I go to get out of this room? Everyone's heart is heard beating faster and the breathing is heavier. I keep thinking to myself, this is not the Hunger Games. As the lights flick on, all eyes click open wide and the first punch is thrown. I race for the door as I am not here to fight. I am here to escape. As I reach for the door, I am pulled back into the abyss of turmoil. I lose my footing and fall to the floor. It's the first kick, and then a second, and then there are too many to count. I can't keep track. I try to breathe, trying to grab the legs that are kicking me before they make contact, but this is not possible. I see the door is close. I begin to think like a fighter and not a runner. I push a leg back as it is coming for me as fiercely as I can, using the momentum against them, making them fall into several others. As they grasp to keep their footing, fighters are tumbling like rocks from an avalanche as they fall to the ground. I start to rise up as I dash for the door. There is a hand on the knob already. We glance at each other. It is an unspoken I want out look as hands punch, grab, claw, push, and pull. The fighting has never stopped. As I push back, I now want out more than ever. I start to push and shove my way through the fight, so much so that now I am the object of all the punches. As I fight back with everything I have, throwing punches, I stand firm, not moving from my marker so close to the door, blocking the pain from my mind. I turn and fight like I never have before, with more determination to get out of the dark room, and through that door knowing I want to live more than ever. As the door is grabbed, it starts to open. Others in the room scream, "Keep them in here! Don't let them leave! We might as well all die!" This cannot be. There will be one standing at the end, and it will be me. As fighters continue to shout, "Don't let them leave!" I look over at another bloody and bruised, focusing and deciding and lunging at the same time at the door, grabbing it one more time, opening the door just wide enough to fall through. As the door is grabbed feverishly from my hand, one of the others barely slips through as the door is slammed shut. I see one clawing, trying to make their way through. I crash to the floor, and words are screamed, "Take me with you!" I get up, frantically looking at the door. There is no knob on the outside, searching to find a way in. Re-entry is not possible. I can't help anyone now. They must help themselves. You can only be let out from the inside of the dark room. The screams and the fighting continues. I look back at the other from the door with a sigh of not relief, but knowing that I will live. Life as we know it is a dark room. Do we fight our way through life with closed doors to be opened, or are the dark rooms a part of the mind's construct to be fought out of? I ask, how many dark rooms have you fought your way out of to be alive?